Alright. I'll run the negative, Simon, if you want the planes. Hatch secured. And now we just wait on the air. And I'll stand by the aft tanks to dive. Simon, you stand by the floor. Or you can let me know when the compressed air gets full.
Battery charge.
I can monitor the compressed air building, Simon. It's too loud to hear you if you say anything over there anyway.
I got the tanks and the engine up here. 4 tanks, and I got the engine. Simon's on the planes, you're on the ballast tanks.
You want me to run both of them?
I got the forward one, but you're going to do the 0 and the main toward him so he can...
okay, I've got the 0 mains on aft.
Alright, so why don't you pick what you want to do, Simon? Do you want to do a crash dive? Do you want to control descent?
Start with control, I guess.
Alrighty, compressed air is full. And the compressor is off.
When you call the dive, we're going to start flooding, so you got to let us know.
Alrighty, hatch is closed. Prepare to dive. Well, should we let Simon call it? Oh, fuck it, we're already floating.
I'm sorry, I already started.
Alright, set electric engines. Head full.
Set.
I guess I'll command the dive from the main tanks and such. You want me to go ahead and flood the negative while the main's flooding?
Yep. How deep do you want to go, Simon? That's because you need to know how much to flood the negative.
I'll just do 70 again. Let's go.
I flooded the whole thing.
All the way. Yeah, flood it all the way, and then
close mains.
You control the speed later on.
Aft vents shut.
Forward shut.
Alright, standing by negative.
We're going down nice and fast.
Let me know when you want me to bleed.
Sir, these dive planes, what do they need to be at?
Well, the front one you got going down, you can, if you want to see how when the front's down, see the blue line going up to 0.5 there, so you have a positive bubble. Actually, it'd be negative bumps backwards, sorry. So if you want to level it out, you do the back plane, raise the back plane up to 20. Maybe a little bit higher until it levels out.
How deep are we going?
Down to 20. 70. So when it levels out, you're going to put it back to 20.
Do you want to do depth callouts every 10 meters instead of every 50? I've just realized how convenient that would be.
Yep, we're at 40. Simon's taking over. This is nice, good control right here. See how I'm going down nice and even, there's no weird...
And there's crash dives where you break all the fucking cutlery.
Nose diving.
Pardon?
Because it's not like nose diving.
Also, too, I mean, you at any moment you could stop and say, this is where you need to be, and just control the planes. Like, if you... He's got that tank flooded, move your planes to 5. And it should maintain the depth.
Okay, we're at 50 meters.
Passing 50.
Well, you're still for dive. I mean, make it for 5 for ascent. And now you can actually see without him even blowing that thing. As long as you're moving, you can maintain your depth with about 5 degrees.
Yeah, but when you stop,
put the rear down to -5.
It's when you stop. You want to make sure you've got the neutral buoyancy.
You see right now we're slowing the descent down, so you can control the descent right now. Speed right there to get closer. If you want to make it more buoyant, maybe put a little more angles in there. Put a little more angle, and you can actually use it to kind of glide like an airplane. So it's stuff to practice and play around with. You might need to put more angle if you want to slow down. So he should start bleeding out that thing. He should start bleeding this out.
How much?
I would bring us down to maybe 1 or 2, and then he can control from there.
Alright, bleeding or
Actually,
negative.
I would bleed it almost all the way. We're at 65. So now you're going to use your planes because the buoyancy is going to be in your hands. So you got to keep us at 70 while he bleeds that.
2.
Yep, make it steeper. Make it steeper the angle.
I'll slow down the bleed.
No, he needs that out. He's actually on 30-degree plane trying to keep it at 7 meter.
0.5.
Alright, so right now it should start climbing a little bit because you're out of the buoyancy tank.
Let me know if you need more.
So you can control the depth back down to 70 now by the planes, and then I'll stop the engine when you say and we'll check it.
Oh, let me know before you stop the engine. I'll need to adjust this a bit. Or do you want me to adjust it to neutral right now?
Simon's taking this thing, yeah, he's...
We're waiting, like this is at 0 bubble now.
You can let him know if you want him to bleed the tanks.
Or filled them.
Because we're at 70. If you do that, then we're going to sink like a rock once you level him out to 0, so he's got to bleed that tank down.
Those are just want to bleed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bleed it out.
How much?
Just do it to the 0.05 for buoyancy for now.
Okay, hold on. Alright, 0.5.
No,
Oh, 0.05?
Yeah, that first, between the first hash marks.
Yeah, there's definitely a not a linear correlation between compressed air and water.
I'll stop.
0.05.
Six knots. Four knots.
Well, now all we do is be very, very quiet.
Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to play with some deep diving, so you guys have to learn how to manage the bilge as well.
Do we want to crash dive down, or?
Well, I'm gonna take us to the surface, and then we'll go down deep so you guys can see how to deal with the extra. But I need to take us to the top so we get more compressed air. We're gonna need everything we got.
Gotcha. I'll stand by the negative for when you want to.
Just leave the negative, leave the ballast alone.
Negative's empty.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Alright, we're just practicing, diving maneuvers.
Love to have an extra hand.
Oh, yes, please.
We're on, I think, Milkman's lobby still?
Yep. U-96.
Eh. We, did that scene from the movie where we heard someone else engage a convoy and then couldn't find it. Also, it's raining, so it's even, like, the entire setting is proper.
Okay, so it's just positive 20 evident now.
I'm struggling to even get a lobby list at all.
To get what?
To get any lobbies showing up in the list.
Yeah, there has been some problems with it. Ooh, it's such a... Oh yeah, did you want me to open the mains?
So we can get up faster. I got it.
Oh, okay. Simon, you stand by the dive planes and... Okay.
Somebody will have to friend that guy.
Just let it porpoise right out of the water. We're just gonna...
We should do at least one drill where someone standing up on deck calls the alarm and we do a crash dive from that. They have to get down and shut their hatch and everything. Someone's got to slap the alarm button and we just go from there. Someone should be our dive director for that also. Floop.
Later on, more stuff's gonna be open.
It's DCS submarine module.
Manual loading of torpedoes as well.
Ooh. Alright, do you want to keep our ballast tanks as full as they are?
Yeah, back up.
Oh, okay. I'll get the aft and the compressor.
What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go really deep, so you guys have to figure out how to balance the ballast tank with the zero buoyancy.
Alright. But let the compressor
Yeah, the bilge. I meant the bilge. Because below, was it 150? We start taking on water, so you gotta balance the bilge between the ballast.
Alright, that's 1000. Simon, secure the compressor, please. Thank you.
Closing the forward vent.
Close aft. Closing aft, sorry.
Batteries almost charged.
Ooh, hey, hold on, before we dive, I want to see how we look in the water with full ballast tanks. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you said look.
I'm gonna go up. So don't dive, because we'll all die, because I'm gonna leave this hatch open if it kills me.
Just close it and bilge pump it.
Oh, wow, you just fill the tanks and you do Dexawage.
Yep, all we gotta do now is do that zero and we go slamming down. So we're gonna crash down pretty deep here.
Wait, hold on, the, it's open. Yeah, no, wow, okay. That's good to know. If you want to do a Dex-to-Wash attack, just sink it a bit.
Well, it's good when you're actually approaching a convoy to be lower in the water so they can't see you.
Yeah. I've played Grey
if
Wolves.
Yeah. Alright, get ready to go down?
Hatch secured. All hands aboard. Main tanks flooded. Standing by negative.
Flood negative.
Set electric.
Already electric.
Full.
Already.
Alright, let me know when you want to dive.
I'm doing it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, flooded.
Flood the negative. God, I love how fast that fills.
I've sent you forward first.
Schwunk. Are we doing a maximum dive?
Yeah, I'm gonna take us down to around 170, and then I'm gonna balance this out, and then you guys are gonna be in charge of figuring out how to keep it at depth without us going too deep because we're crushing.
Alright, just do fill me in on how the bilge pump works and I'll figure it out.
You flick the switch, it pumps water out. You don't flick it, the water starts dripping in slow.
Meh. Oof, we're going down. That's it, this can't be good for the hull, to just go up and down and up and down and up and down. Oh, is that you, Bulk?
Yep.
Ah. Welcome, you're the one with the fancy hat. Could you stand by the negative tank for me?
I haven't loaded in game fully yet. It's just
Oh, okay.
mission.
Okay, so... Let's see. Oh, not for right now. We don't have a periscope or hatch up. Do you mind, Simon?
I don't care.
Alright. Alright, well, since we have an extra guy, I think one of us could run the dive and watch the depth meter. And...
I'm actually going to step off once I get it set to a depth, and then you guys are going to do the deep depth balance.
Alright,
The time though, I mean, I guess I could charge us down steeper.
yeah, let's slam this thing all the way down.
I'll try rejoining. It's just got me in the dock at the moment.
Oh, well, there he goes. Him and his fancy hat.
It's a pretty steep dive.
Oh, yeah, no. I can feel my stomach
You
sliding.
know what's funny? Even the bubble line is crooked. That's funny.
Yeah, I noticed. That's pretty cool. Passing 100. Yeah, Simon, would you stand by the negative for me?
Yeah. Oh, box back.
I'll let you know when to bleed. I'm gonna ask you to bleed it out to 2 when I tell you. I'm gonna have you drain it down to 2 when I say. Hang on.
If worst comes to worst, we can always open the mains and... Or not open the mains,
Okay,
blow the mains.
Give me the 2 right now.
Passing 130.
Looking to ship it out.
Passing 140.
Okay, bleed me out to that 0.05, please.
You might want to bleed it out a bit faster.
No, you're perfect.
Alright.
Because I was gauging off the speed of my descent without bleeding it.
Okay. Bulk, are you in game yet?
No, not yet. Still in the quick start mission.
Huh.
Are we let out yet? Because that seems like a lot of air.
Yeah, there you go.
Start getting drips in the hull. Have we seen drip yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Go ahead and level out the dive one. We'll pass 150.
I know. I'm going to get us down to where we're taking on enough water to have to control all of it.
Yeah, I see the little drips.
Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit faster so you guys can actually get some experience here. Because this is right where the depth charges start to miss you.
I'm gonna have it wrong.
No, what happened is you had it right the first time, but when you didn't close the one valve, so it kept leaking in.
We're coming up.
All right. Because at depth, the air acts differently.
It looks neutral to me.
We're also moving forward.
Oh. You want me to neutralize the
We're
blades?
not deep enough yet. Keep
Under-
bringing us down.
What'd you say?
Yep, we're not deep enough yet.
I'll bring us deeper.
Once we get, I'm gonna check the bilge here. Yep. So if you come back here, Simon, you can see the bilge is starting to fill up a little bit.
I'm gonna see. I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. You can step off for now. We're not going down too fast. So there's that little extra bit of water. So if you flick the handle, it'll pump that little bit of water out.
At the cost of
Yep.
Is the bilge pump just loud as hell?
They'll hear it. That's the other thing you gotta remember too. So if you're trying to evade and you're picking up extra water, you don't want to run into that bilge because they'll hear you.
Oh, good. Another layer of stress in a U-boat underwater.
So I'm gonna put us down to about 200. So you really have to start balancing that out. Because right now it's coming in slow.
Alright, I'll stand by bilge.
I think each of you should take a turn trying to make it hover.
The boat or the,
Boat. control the boat. Make sure we don't sink below 250. Try and keep us around 200.
Alright, we're descending, so check the bilge pump real quick, I will.
Planes, engine, it's all done with you two right now.
Alright.
Sinking.
Let out a bit on the negative.
About 195 almost.
Is the negative empty, Simon?
No.
Empty that bitch, you're going down. It's easier to add a little bit of water, I think, than it would be.
Yeah, empty the negative.
Right past 200.
Oh Christ, there's a lot of water in the negative. Shit.
Yeah, check the bilge, buddy. We're dripping back. We're dripping a lot faster now. Oh, what was it? Oh, we're fine. Okay.
Yeah, no, there wasn't that much in it. I've been monitoring it back and forth. Okay, it's pretty deep. Oh boy, that's gonna take a lot of fucking air.
But we're holding at 200, so maybe cut it. Well,
Yeah, no, stop it.
yeah. So now, let's see here.
Give me just a touch.
Add a touch of water. Yeah.
I've got it. Thank you. Add me one more hash.
But remember, you can also use the water in the bilge. So if you just want to let the bilge.
That's good. Hold whatever you have right now. Make sure it's closed. Double check the vents. Holding depth 195.
Let the bilge fill, and then that'll start being your extra water.
Alright, so we just need to hold a 0.3 on the bilge pump to be buoyant, neutral buoyancy.
Well, we're still climbing.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more in the negative. Negative flooded to 1.
It's a lot harder when you get down here, isn't it?
Yeah, it still looks like we're still climbing a little.
We can just ignore the bilge pump for now, then. We could just sit back.
Do you want to get a bit close to crush? I can take us down to that.
Oh yeah, nothing says fun like getting close to crush depth while I'm trying to learn how to kill us.
I'll let you maintain this, and then I'll bring us down if you want.
Add in one more hash on the what's it called? Yeah. We're becoming a team. You can understand my thoughts.
Since we're not moving, I just set the planes from where we want to go down to really test you guys.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Add it to 1.3. Are you at 1.3 now?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just hold that.
Nice job, guys.
We're at a 0.5 on the bilge pump. 0.6.
You know what we should do, actually? I should start making a chart at what depth, how much of the neutral buoyancy is needed to keep maintaining.
I mean, we could help right now. I mean, we've got a full tank of compressed air.
I was going to do it later, I mean, because...
Oh, hey, our ballast tanks aren't all the way full by these gauges. Does that change? I guess the water compresses.
Should be a linear scale as well for your buoyancy.
Yep, maybe there was leaking a little bit. Here, I'll open it back up.
Yeah, there was a small leak. Ah, good job, guys. I'll monitor. You just stand by. All right, close them again. Some
These souls in there.
gradual descent. Simon, could you tick the bilge pump over just for 3 seconds? You know, just keep going for a second. I'll let you know when to stop.
That extra water we just let in did the trick, huh?
Yeah. Alright, Simon, just leave
We're
the...
empty on the bilge.
Are we empty? Okay, let out the negative to...
Just about.
Bring the negative to 1. Bleed air to 1.
You can get that going all the way down to 250 safely, but you're gonna have to be a little more careful with your actions now.
Bleed air to 0.5.
There's that nice sound.
Yeah, bleed that shit as fast as you can right now. Okay, stop. A bit more.
Yeah, it's going down. You want me to drain the bilge?
Yeah, please. I just need an extra set of hands right now.
Yeah, we had almost a full up to 1 on the bilge, so
Jesus.
we're down to 0.
Okay, leave the negative where it is. Stand by bilge, Simon, please.
Bilge is empty. So you're gonna take us to 250? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just trying not to die.
Well, actually, I want to watch and see how fast this thing fills up anyway. Wow, it does fill up fast.
Huh. It does. Alright, Bill, would you mind being my on-off switch for the bilge?
Yep. Bill on bilge.
Alright, Bill's on the bilge. Simon, stand by negatives. Let out the bilge if you can. What are bilge reading real quick?
That was 3.3.
Thank you. Let out
I'm gonna
the...
go grab cigarettes, and I'll be right back.
Alright, let out the negative 2 ticks then, since he's going. And then give me a compressed air reading after you're done. How much air?
About 0.25.
Yeah, let's just bring it down to 250.
Back.
Sweet. Just give me a bilge.
We're at 2 right now on the bilge, 0.2.
Give me a bilge reading. Let me know whenever it hits 0.3, and then pump it when it hits 0.3. Just let me know you're doing it.
Doing it.
Negative tank reading.
Still sitting at about 0.2.
Thank you.
So I am putting together a hard copy manual on how to operate all the systems as they build. So anyone who helps me out and we do this, I'll actually send you a hard copy binder.
Sweet. I'd be willing to help. I'm trying to bring us down to 250 right now, so
we're at 3.3 in the build.
all right, blow it. The bilge, that is. I don't know what do you bilge it.
Pump it.
Ah, that's a.
Yep.
Alrighty, we're almost at 250.
Can we just keep emptying at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 275 at 300 is dead.
Alright,
I think it's 275.
compressed air reading? Quick
We
question.
are just
How much air do you bleed whenever you use the bilge pump?
a little bit. We see here, I'm going to bleed it in a second here, so I'll find out. We're just above 450.
Alright, -1 tick in the negative.
Looks like we're doing about 10. I'm not sure if that's PSI, but I'm gonna call it PSI for right now.
Negative tank reading.
0.1.
Bilge is filling faster.
Just blow the negative to, 0.5. Actually, just blow the negative.
At this point, I think you should.
And then make sure you've sealed it.
Okay, negative's empty.
Alright, 250, holding steady.
Draining the bilge. Okay, now try and keep us here without the bilge. You gotta use the speed now.
Oh, we gotta go forward?
Yeah, because right now we're gonna level this out.
Yeah, okay.
Without the bilge.
And then you're gonna have to use the speed to keep us buoyant because, say we're trying to run side.
Alright, ahead, dead slow.
If we blink out, I'll start in the lobby.
Okay.
Or we'll just grab another ship if there's one here. I don't know. How do you check lobby from here? Do you know?
I'm in the lobby now still, and it says that the ship you're on is left.
Okay, then we'll start a new one after. I'm gonna grab a pen and paper and we can start figuring out buoyancy dips.
It should be a linear scale, up to 150 at least for when the bilge starts going.
Well, after 150, yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Can someone just give me bilge readings? I'm just curious. Let me know how fast it takes to fill to 1 or something. At, about 250.
Okay, we're at 0.5.
Approaching crash. Oh, I can teach you how to do the sonar readings too if you want. Or do you know how to do that triangulation?
I don't know. But I'm,
Okay, it's about 12 seconds a tick on the bilge pump. Did you catch that?
yes, sir. Thank you. I've got us in a 2 bubble positive, or a positive 2 bubble, but I'm still sinking. Can I get, what's above dead slow?
Okay,
Yeah, this deep they're hard. We're about to pop, guys, so I'll see you in a minute.
I say we run the bilge at this point. It's the bilge of the depth charges. What's the bilge reading?
It's down to 1 now.
We're gonna die! We're gonna die!
Blow the mains. Blow the mains to 70.
Oh, man.
But keep a 200 air in reserve.
We're not gonna get any. We're not gonna get to 70.
What do you mean?
We're at air. We're at 100 air.
Okay, save the air. We're coming back up.
Yeah, put us at full speed. We'll get to the surface and we'll start writing this stuff down. We'll do like buoyancy at every 50 feet. Do you want to do that, or every 20 feet?
Works for me. How's the bilge pump looking?
1 second. We're climbing, doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
About 0.6.
You thought I would get us killed, Bill.
Oh no, I slammed us into high speed. Take a look at the speed. That's the only reason we're not sinking.
Oh god, yeah, no, I know that.
We were gonna die.
Alright, we're coming up through 190. When we get to 100, blow the mains.
We're not.
Yeah, air below the mains.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, we've got just a little bit of air.
The higher we get, the more the air will work. Because the air expands.
Yeah.
So when we hit 150, I'll blow it. Oh, 100, I can put more air in. But don't worry about the bilge anymore. We're good.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Maximum performance climb.
Alright, now drain the bilge. We're not taking on water anymore.
How much water was in the bilge?
Alright, back up to 1.
Schwink.
And that's air.
Well, another thing we could have done, if we knew how deep we were going to go, we could have left a little bit out of the mains.
Well, that's what I want to figure out. Like, if at like around like 200 feet, should we bleed the main a little bit, or you know, that's the kind of thing I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. But I just noticed that since we were able to hold it with a little bit extra in the negative, it really gives us a lot of wiggle room to do climbing and diving with the negative tank. Since we could hold it about 1 with about 70 on the mains, it would probably give us extra wiggle room for that bilge pump too.
Oh, we'll test it out. I mean, down to I think like below 100 is when we have to start wiggling around with that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it would give us a lot more time on the silent running setting, since we'd have just a little more buoyancy. And that seems to be what's really what you're really buying with silent running, is you're gambling for buoyancy.
What I was going to say is we should just do a dead drop and do for buoyancy in each depth. That way we're not doing it in. You understand?
Do a what?
When we get up, we're going to figure out what amount of neutral buoyancy we have to have water at each depth, right? So we'll
go ahead and blow the mains.
They're already blowing.
Are we out of air?
Yeah,
Fun.
completely out of air.
Well, I'll try not to porpoise us so we don't break all of our expensive equipment.
I know. Your valuable equipment, sir.
Just don't want Bulk's hat to fall off.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Don't want the what to fall off?
The bulkheads to fall off. Just lay down.
No, Bulk's hat.
Alright, so start the compressor. Let's do this thing.
His captain's hat here, he's wearing.
Just a second here.
Alright, 0 bubble dive. God.
And the pressure should be about 4 more feet. We should be able to do.
I love bringing them to 0 bubbles real fast. You know what I mean?
Yep. Leveling it out. Alright. 10 feet. You should be able to do the compressor now. No? Because we're on the surface.
Might have to start the diesels. Start diesel engine. Standard speed ahead.
Battery.
Are we flooding the tanks?
Thanks, so we can just get ready for the dives.
Alright, we're gonna dive.
And then I'll mark
Oh,
I just want to know at what depth does that 0.05 not work anymore? And then we have to work it linearly like the guy was saying before. Who was that saying that?
I think the bulk guy.
Yeah.
He's got the fancy hat. He stands there and pretends to give orders.
He's not engaged yet still.
The captain is a valued member of the crew. He's a political appointment, though.
Batteries are charging nice and quick. We're halfway out.
We should probably take a hydrophone reading just to make sure we're not about to... I mean, I don't think we're about to, but,
Nah.
Oh, closed events.
batteries charged. Stopping engines.
You guys cool with going upstairs for a photo shoot? Once we get all this stuff done? I'm gonna take a screenshot and make it a thumbnail.
Do you want the ship high in the water or low? Because we can just leave main tank if you want high.
Yeah, I say
Right now the deck's awash.
I'll bleed super high in the water.
Watch this.
I want it to be high.
Let me go up and watch.
Do you mind?
No,
Awesome.
yo, yeah, you can just keep popping out of the water as you do that. That's cool. Right now we're still just right on the water. Now we're clear. Yeah, actually the weather's clearing up too if you want to take pictures.
Oh,
Towards the front of us, the weather's clearing.
Alright, I left a little bit in the tanks. That's our gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if I can shoot our own ship.
You can.
Yeah, I'm blasting you, I can't hit anyone.
Well, it's just because you're a terrible shot.
No.
Hey, Simon, come on up here. If you don't mind.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the compressor if it shits. We got full air now.
Gonna get up on the bow, or you just want up in the tower here?
Yeah, do we want to be in the tower or the bow, or... I don't know. I don't know.
Up to you. You're the one taking pictures.
Yeah, cool. Let's go stand near the deck gun. Standing near guns is cool. Oh yeah, because then I can get the emblem in the background.
You should get on the gun. You can check out. You can do the ranging on it. It's kind of fun.
You should hop on the gun real quick. Trust me, it'll look cool.
I think it's W and D. It changes the range.
And you get the binoculars. Awesome.
W and S changes the range. Is that off to the side enough for you, or do you want it angled more?
A bit more. A bit more towards me.
Maybe at your chest, I believe. Yeah,
Just a little bit more to the right. That's good.
Yeah, up in there. You want it up, down, barrel?
Down a bit. That's good.
In the water line.
Sweet. Okay, I'll send you, I'll drop one in the Discord, to each of you, I guess. I'll do it right now, actually.
You got the picture I'm getting off.
Alright, which one of you is, which one of you is Bill? Oh, this is stupid. I know which one of you is Bill. I've called you by name the whole damn time. Let me see where they went. Sometimes they... There it is. Okay. Let me see which one it is. This can be the cover to your guide.
On the NRO. On the Discord.
The NRO, okay. I have sent you each a copy.
Yep, just got it. Thank you. And I started a document, so I can start tallying our depths and stuff.
Pointed the deck gun forward so we look like we have a slightly disciplined crew. And it's got the emblem in the back to it.
I think it resets. I think it resets once we go under, by the way.
Huh. That's nice.
Oh.
That's a pretty cool picture.
Thank you.
Anyways, back. The Echo Ranger doesn't work right now.
Alright, the hatch is secured. You can return to normal lighting conditions.
I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed.
What the fuck? There was someone out there.
We're just... Yeah, change the light when the last person down changes the light.
Alrighty.
That should mean the hatch is closed. Alright. So all we gotta do now is flip tanks.
Alright, I'll stand by, okay. You, get the after, what's his name? Enema?
Yeah, they're gonna
Moved up the
We're doing it.
navigation.
later.
Hey,
Alright, someone stand by the 4 tank.
I'll be on the 0 buoyancy and you let me know what.
Alrighty, just, keep it, whatever. Keep it, empty right now.
We're gonna do a dead drop, right? So we need to know, so if I add it to 0.5 and then drop it down to 0.05, let me know when you need me to balance this out.
Alright, well we're flooding right now, so not much.
Alright, adding.
We're still flooding. Don't
Yeah,
do
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you want me to add, I'll add.
Yeah, just hold off on it for now. Close the 4 vents. And the aft just filled, so close the aft. Alright, all vents secure. Standby negative.
Standing by.
Alright, fill it to 0.5.
0.5. Dropping slowly.
Yep. Well, we should be.
What would be a better descent? Is it too slow?
It's pretty slow. Fill it to... You can just flood it if you want to,
1.
honestly. I mean, it's
Alright, we're flooded.
and it's dropping. What depth did you want to dive to?
Go to 20 and then.
Oh
see
wait,
what
kill
you can
the diesel.
Compressor just shut off on its own.
compressor shouldn't have been on.
Alright, so now we can actually use the engine and we'll just take us down to 20.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh. We killed the engine.
Yeah, no, that's what that hissing noise was.
Whoops.
Ah,
We got a
shit.
surface. Whoops.
Just blow a little.
That's what I did.
And blow the negative, yeah. And up we come.
See if we can get the engine started.
Uh-oh.
Nope. We're dead.
Okay,
There
well,
we go.
well, if we're dead, it's time to do the only thing you know how to do in an emergency in a U-boat.
Dive.
I was gonna say,
There we go.
alright, crash dive. Oh wait, shit. It started.
There it's going. Going good.
Yeah, fuck it, open the vents. Simon, let me know when that's flooding.
Oh, it's, yeah, it's
Just have some, put us at full speed. Bringing us down to 20.
Did you say electric?
Yeah, we're on electric now.
Oh, thank God.
Bringing us down to 20, and then we'll go from there. Figure out what the amount of water we need to keep us floating, then we'll do another 20, another 20, another 20.
Would you want me to go ahead and flood the negatives a bit?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. Why don't you put it into, put it up to 2?
Oh, okay. I meant just for buoyancy.
Well, yeah, when we get to right now, the sink is down.
Alright, it's at
Actually, you know
2.
what? I'm going to sink us down to 40. Because I'm pretty sure that at 20 it's the same as Periscope. We'll just do it 50. I don't want to do 100 marks.
You got your pencil?
Yeah, I'm already I'm all set. I'm making the document already.
like you're going starting at 40 and going up.
I'm gonna start at 50, and then we'll just work our way down to 150 and see if it stays the same. If it does, then we know that that 0.05 will keep us buoyant until we start filling the build.
Alright, let me know what you want from the negative.
We're still sinking. I want to get us down to about 50.
Is this going up on subsim or something?
No, I'm making, whoever helps me out, I'm making a, pretty much like a captain's book on like how to triangulate, how to do things, and I'm actually going to send hard copies to whoever helps me.
Oh, sweet.
So if you know about different things about timing, range finding, all that stuff, if you want to put together a manual on how to use the TDC, anything you want to put together, if you send it to me, I'll include it in the book, and then I send you a copy. I'm an older guy. I have time to do this.
Yeah, I know. I sure as hell don't. It's my senior year of college.
Yeah, I'm 45. I'm retired.
Actually, a history major. Writing a real fun paper about the Japanese Navy right now.
Alright, a little bit more time. We just hit 40. So how much water's in there right now? You put it up to 2? Is that
Yep,
what you
2.
did? It's actually a pretty, smooth sink, if you think about it.
I can't see it, but I bet.
Well, we're at 45 right now, so that's how long it took us to go 5 meters.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, nice and even. I have us on 30 degree down plane. Alright, start bleeding it down to that 0.05, or 0.05, yeah.
0.5?
Yeah, 0.05.
Oh, 0.05. Gotcha.
50, I'll bounce us out when we get there, and you guys.
Sorry, I think how the razor still reachable. I'll leave you to it though and try to find a different group. Thanks anyway.
Take care.
0.05.
Let's see if that holds us. We gotta let it sit for a while because it moves slow. I'm gonna creep right on this thing like a homo.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm like smelling the atoms off this negative tank pressure valve.
Yeah, it's holding us dead on. Oh no, we're sinking just a little bit, but it's manageable. I mean, such a little.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. We're back to 50. We're holding it.
I think it's
I'm gonna bring us down. Keep that water in. I'll bring us to 100. Just leave where it's at.
all right, and it's about 4.9 by my estimate,
4.9 what?
or 0.49 on the negative tank. Just under half, but not even by like another.
I'm gonna bring us down by power, and then we'll see where it sits.
Yeah, well, Herculoid.
Right, and then we can do all kinds of different, so many different things you need to do with the diving, as far as like how long to leave it open and closed for a crash dive, for how deep. So we do set timers. I mean, there's lots of stuff to do.
Can you hear the timer when I have it running?
Yeah, press no when you're doing it. No, but if you press T, you get your timer going, and R resets it, I believe.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you could hear it clicking too.
No.
Mind if I turn on the?
Yeah, good. Do whatever you want, man.
I'm gonna turn on the gramophone.
I'm gonna float us a little bit and bring us down the path.
I actually love It's a Long Way to Tipperary.
It looks like that putting 2 into the tank gives you a nice smooth dive once you're under.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a
55, so CL5. Good time to see how fast it makes us sink.
Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell,
I love how in-depth even the radio controls, the gramophone controls are.
Yeah, this is a pretty intense game. When they finally finish it, they get crazy. I hope they limit the amount of depth charges the ships can have, not like Silent.
Do they not limit it in Silent Hunter?
No, it just goes on and on and on and on in Silent Hunter.
Yeah, I was conveniently forgetting about that time I sat down around for 48 hours underneath the Japanese. With the Trigger Maru.
Well, they also have unlimited hedgehogs too, which is not fair.
Oh, God, that explains it. A man can only dodge so many mortars.
Tell me about it. About 55 seconds for 10 meters is what it does when you have it flooded to 2.
It's a long way to
About 53 seconds.
Tipperary. It's a long
Okay, so roughly, we'll just say 55 for now.
Yeah.
It's a nice even number.
I'm not blotting out the conversation with my love of A Long Way to Tipperary, am I?
I don't even hear it out here.
Oh.
I'm gonna redo it now when we hit the 90 to 100 well, when the level's up there. We gotta figure the points.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go kill it before YouTube blasts my video off the face of the planet.
gotta turn out the speakers in the inside there.
I fucking love this song. It's about some Irish girl who writes a Dear John letter to some guy in the middle of World War I. I think. Or, just in general. We're coming down from 100 just a little bit. Let out a bit more. Play the negative tanks just a bit more.
So I'm gonna try and get us there and then
To 100 even.
yeah, I'm doing half speed.
Yeah. That's 101.
Alright, see if that 0.5 holds us. 0.05 I mean.
Could use a
Looks pretty good, huh?
touch more water. But like maybe a 0.001. I can really only tell because there's a small triangle of pixels made. That's good. Was that?
Take it.
What? No, we're. I mean, we're at 10. We're at 100.5.
We're at 0.075 right now.
Yeah, well, we're sinking ever so slowly. Just a little, like a little bit more blown. You might want to record the compressed air level too when you're done with it, just in case that affects buoyancy.
There we go.
Alright, that's 175. Or 100.75. Sinking ever so slightly, I think.
I got it right now. I put it back to 0.05.
It's probably fine. I mean, it's barely detectable. If you took a step away, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Alright, so if you set it at that, then we can get down to 100. That doesn't need to be monkeyed with, so we'll keep going.
Yeah.
We'll go down to 150. We'll go down to 150 right before it starts leaking. So bring us up to, I guess, straight up and down the arrow.
I'm bringing floating the negatives to 2.
Okay. Take us a little bit of time to get down to 150. Roughly, let's see if our calculations are right. Be 1, 2, 3, about 4 minutes.
Ooh, 4 minutes. Okay.
But that's also going flying speed.
Can you wait
There's so
to
many different
redo the...
calculations we got to figure out. I mean, like, how much air do you need at what depth to blow the tanks? I mean, all that stuff we got to figure out.
And yeah, we may as well do a what is it? A dive to 250 and then figure out the speediest way to blow the tanks, because you got to keep in mind that your air will
Air expands.
yeah. And should you just burn it all at the bottom? I mean, my guess is yes, but what if you run out? Is there a quicker way?
I mean, other than running the engines, I have no idea.
Well, no, I mean, is there a faster way of, like, you'll run out of air at this depth, so you'll be forced to carry the water up through it? You know what I mean?
Right, that's, yeah. I'm saying right now, I'm just trying to figure out what keeps us floating at a level, and then we can figure that out, because I have to go back up and recharge, and then come back. You understand?
Yes, yes. No, I meant the next time we dove. So it takes us a 4-minute dive. That's about 10 meters per minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm estimating. Right now I'm timing it right now between 120 and 130. Looks like we're sinking faster. Maybe not. Nope, we're right on time. 55 exactly.
Are you resetting at every 10 meters?
Yep. So
Wonderful.
let me hit one.
I've just had it running since
Oh,
100.
we're starting to get drips already. When do we start getting drips?
Sorry?
I'm gonna back up. Lead us out to 1.
Yeah, I see a drip. Lead us to 1?
Yeah, we need to know where the drip started. So we need to bring us back up. Bring it all the way to the point, .05 again. Keep
0.05, be on the negative.
And then someone's got to be watching for the drips. I'll be watching. I see drips going working around the periscope. Yeah, you see that too. I'm getting them too still. Let me know when they stop. I'll level us out. I'm gonna slow our descent at 130, or I mean us descent.
Alrighty, there we go. It's raining in here. I'm gonna hit the bilge pump real quick.
Okay, at 130, we still dripping?
Yep,
Yeah, we are.
it's pretty moist.
Bringing this up to 120.
Don't you mean up to 120?
Did I say that? I'm sorry.
I think you said 110. I don't see any more drips.
130 it looks like, that's where it hits.
Yeah, let's bring us back down to 130 real quick. Or bring us... Oh, I saw some more.
It's still dripping.
Just really slowly. There's some more.
I'm just going to keep ascending and tell me when it stops. Just blow the negative all the way for now.
Okay.
That way I can make it more controlled. This is 120. We still dripping?
It's not dripping anymore.
Okay, so 120. I'm going to write this down.
Up there's some more.
It's kind of negligible, or no?
Oh, it's probably negligible. I mean, it comes around once every now and then. The bilge tank isn't even registering anything.
About time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna keep bringing this up slowly, and we'll see when it stops.
What's up? Sure.
Have you been drinking, man? Your eyes are bloodshot.
What's up?
I said, have you been drinking? Your eyes are bloodshot.
I think your eyes are more bloodshot than mine.
Yeah, I think it's 120, guys.
Christ, they're practically red.
Sitting dripping.
Oh, I like that you can see the head movements. It might just be a periodic thing that starts after 100 meters on a small timer. 100 seemed like a logical cutoff, and it might just happen negligibly up until like 150.
Are you seeing any drips now?
I'm not seeing any since.
120.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just mark down 120 for now. I'll check it later.
I mean, it might have started at 120.
Oh,
So I'm gonna bring us back down to.
See, there's just one more drop right here.
Yeah, bring us down to 130, and then we can see if the build starts filling.
Alright, I'll stand by negative.
Blow us down to 3, and then we'll just use that to control our sync. Because we're running low on battery power, so we're just going to use that for now.
Alright, 3 on the negative.
Yeah, we're sinking down. We're approaching where we should start seeing a lot more drips.
Well, they come sporadically.
Should start right about now. We should start seeing it coming.
No, they're around. They take like They come at like 30, 40-second intervals or something like that. There they are.
Alright, I'm gonna start trying to get his buoyant and see if it's actually adding water to it. So I was told it didn't start adding water until after 150, but we'll see.
Seconds between reps.
So, can you open the hatch underwater?
No, it says you're submerged. It won't let you.
You sound like a daredevil.
Yeah, say if you come up here, it says hatch is below water level.
We're gonna stay here for a little bit and see if this fills up the bilge at all, this drip.
I think you can just right-click and slide down the ladder.
Yep. We'll give it, I'm gonna set a timer, give it about 2 minutes and see if it fills up at all. It'd be good to know at what point the bilge actually starts filling.
So are they gonna actually open up more of the sub when they?
I don't know. I mean, if we start doing torpedoes, yeah. I mean, they had where you actually have to manage the engines too. So they would set the telegraph, the guy in the back would get it and have to set the engines. So there's lots of things we're talking about.
But from what I read, it's supposed to stay a crew of 5, right?
I don't know. This feels about right for a crew of 5 to manage right now. I don't know if I'd want more of the submarine, to be honest.
Me neither.
Because like you have a nice compact control center, it's easy enough for 5 people to man, but still there's a bit of challenging combat, I imagine. Like we're still having to do multiple jobs, which keeps it lively. But I mean, I imagine any bigger of a submarine, we'd be a bit pressed for just distance. Like it'd be one person would have to run.
Bring us down to 150.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like the bilge is doing anything.
Nope. So I'm lowering us down now.
Because I mean, 3 of us can keep the boat diving pretty efficiently with good communication. But I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And so that leaves one person for kind of
command. You need someone to handle the radio room, so that's one guy. You need someone on the dive planes, one guy.
One guy to just kind of run around the command room and do the rest of the stuff, which is still asking kind of a bit.
Be a guy doing so that's 3. Hang on here, I'm going to slow us down.
Then a captain who kind of does observation and sensory and tactical amalgamation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of keeping everyone working together. And then a navigator who kind of... I mean, you don't really need the navigator in combat, but they're super useful for things like ranging and speed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, and you need somebody to run the torpedo computer.
Yeah.
Combat.
Honest to God, I wouldn't mind cramming all 15 people in the same boat and just having them all sit in the same thing.
Approach to 150.
Not to mention, if you're doing a surface torpedo attack, you need someone on the top.
Looks like the bilge is slowly taking on water.
Standing by negative. What do you need it to
It's the 0.05 thing again. So, right now we're taking on water at the bilge?
Yeah, very, very slow.
Okay. Why don't we do a timer on that and let me know how long it takes to fill up a full to number 1.
Bill is already halfway.
Oh,
No, it's not. I mean, no, it's a long way. You know what? Figure out. Can you see the hash marks clearly?
Yeah.
All right, then give me an average. How long it would take to fill up a to the 1 mark? And I think it's the village that's dragging us down right now, but we'll just let him do the timing on that. We're going to actually use the planes to keep us level.
Are we moving now?
Yeah, moving, trying to keep us at 150 because the village is dragging us down. So I'm bringing us back up to 150 so you can get the time.
Okay, 1 minute and 40 seconds.
And that's how long it takes to do what?
One little tick mark.
How many marks are there to the first number 1?
It's 10 marks.
Okay, so we take about 10 minutes to fill up to, okay, just roughly. Does that sound about right?
No, it's 1 minute 40 seconds per mark.
Oh, okay, so we're looking at almost 20 minutes to fill that much.
jeez.
At what,
Well, if it fills up that much, though, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I wonder how much we can tolerate.
No, just sit here for 20 minutes and let the bilge
What I'm
pump
actually
fill.
thinking is I'm going to put us on slow speed. Drain that build for me.
Alright, it's drained.
Thank you. Alright, we're at 150, so we're going to see what happens in a minute and a half. If I can't maintain the step with on slow speed.
So you're gonna try to maintain the depth.
Right, and then we know how fast
on
it
the
fills.
village.
Yeah, do you want me to stay on the negative?
Yeah, negative's good right where it's at right now, because that should be our buoyancy. 0.5 seems to work all the way to 150, then after that, it's kind of a dance with the build.
I wonder what the green
This
light's
is kind of hard to
for.
make. What's that? The green light? I don't
yeah.
know.
Because the red light makes sense, you know, it's a low light light, so you don't ruin your night vision. But the green
Oh,
light,
you know what? Probably for looking at the map or something. I don't know. Yeah, because the map lights up when you hit it. I have no idea. That's a good question.
I guess our navigator was navigating the whole time. I guess.
I don't know what the hell he was doing. Just making X's.
Yeah, I'm kind of like.
So you know what?
What?
How full is that bilge right now?
That's like the first tick mark.
I'm actually going to bleed the 0 and see if at what point. Here, let me stop this.
Stop the engine.
Right, and then as we sink, we can bleed the 0 and let the bilge be our. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep on filling instead of having to dance between the two.
We could just let the bilge be our buoyancy.
You got it.
So we could just be the quietest motherfucker in the ocean.
Well, actually, I don't know. That might not be a good idea because once bilge drains pretty quick. Let's see which one drains faster. We'll do that next. Alright, I'm bleeding the 0.
I just figured out how the Echo Ranger works.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, but I,
Okay, bleed that bilge for me. Let's see what air it uses.
I got it. It's split.
Alright. So below 150, we're gonna bleed the 0 buoyancy and then just use the bilge. I think would probably be a good idea. What do you think?
What was it?
Well, below 150, we start taking on water, so the 0 buoyancy is not really going to help us because it keeps having to reset. So we can't really make a linear mark like the bulk was.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to know how much bilge we can maintain right now at in the flow. So right now it's wherever it's at right now, it's doable. We're okay. When it starts dragging us down, we need to know. And also how much air it takes to pump it out, if it's equal or less to, because it makes so much noise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna watch the depth here and see when it reaches how heavy when it starts to become an issue. Because right now it's we've moved maybe 2 meters.
Yep.
So when that was at 3/10 before is when we were going down pretty fast, right? When I was on the pump for you and you kept saying bleed it every time it's 3?
Yeah, but then we were at 250. I don't know. I have it recorded though, so I actually have all of this recorded.
Alright, so 150. I'm gonna write this down.
I think the torpedo weight makes a difference.
Do we have an ammunition storage number?
Just dump all the torpedoes.
Like,
Yeah, I think you have 7 torpedoes.
just shoot 2 blood and we'll see if it changes anything. Although, I don't even know if we can this deep. Please. Whew. So, how does the hydrophone work?
You know what? We'll do that next if you want. I'm running the timer right now to see how fast the bilge is filling.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go soon. It's actually midnight here. Or about to be. I do have to do a spot of studying at some point.
Alright, well then you know what? I can finish the rest of this on my own later. Let's start another lobby. Let's sink us.
Sink the boat?
I'm sinking the boat.
Alright.
We don't do anything. We should be dropping like a rock in a second. There you go. And then we'll start another lobby, and we'll get a. I'll do that now while you're sinking it. It should be 275. Let's see. And I'm going to get you a link on how to do bearings with the sonar.
Alright, let's break this boat. Otherwise known as, let's recreate that other scene from Das Boot where we sink to the bottom of the floor and can't get all this shit undone. I wonder if the hull caves in the final version. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Good luck seeing anything.
Dude, there's a giant spot.
Downscope. It's just a good habit. I wonder if the escorts can hear the boat crunching. God, look at how we angle. Like, if you look at the back of the boat. Well, Simon, it's been good knowing you.
Exceeded crush depth.
Right now, I'm looking for that link for you guys.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we just killed ourselves.
That's not very good.
Oh, no, we
All
meant
the
to.
boats
On
bad.
purpose.
We were doing diving practice for a while. Think about, what was that, like 4 hours worth of diving practice now? Or not 4, but
That's a lot.
What I want to know is how to use the radio direction finder.
That's what we're doing now. I'm getting the link for you guys, and